So right now I'm going to say or to read the table of contents from the book When I Say No, I Feel Guilty from Manuel J. Smith, PhD. It's a bestseller on assertiveness training. Don't forget, assertiveness is the masculine energy. It's how the masculine energy asserts itself to get things done. And the table of contents is 1. Our inherent survival responses coping with other people's by fight, flight, or verbal assertiveness. Problems other people give us. Is it conflict inevitable? Our primitive survival behaviors are how we become so aggressive or tend to avoid other people. Our verbal problem-solving abilities, the unique difference between us and the animal species. How learning to feel anxious, ignorant, and guilty as children can make us passive, manipulable, and non-assertive as adults. Can parents control their children's behavior without making them feel anxious, ignorant, or guilty? 2. Our prime assertive human right, how other people violate it. How we are manipulated into do things others want. Assertive right 1. You have the right to judge your own behavior, thoughts, and emotions, and to take the responsibility for their initiation and consequences upon yourself. How we can stop feeling manipulated by other people. The manipulator's basic control external structure. Need there to be rules to cover every situation. 3 ways to simplify how you look at your relationship with anyone, commercial authority, and equal interactions. Is being assertive immoral or illegal? 3. Our everyday assertive rights, the common ways other people manipulate us. Assertive right 2. You have the right to offer no reasons or excuses to justify your behavior. Assertive right 3. You have the right to judge if you are responsible for finding solutions for other people's problems. Assertive right 4. You have the right to change your mind. Assertive right 5. You have the right to make mistakes and be responsible for them. Assertive right 7. You have the right to say I don't know. Assertive right 8. You have the right to be independent of goodwill of others before coping with them. Assertive right 8. You have the right to be logical in making decisions. Assertive right 9. You have the right to say I don't understand. Assertive right 10. You have the right to say I do not care. 4. The first thing to learn in being assertive is persistent. Assertive rights and assertive behavior both are important in living assertively. Substituting verbal persistence for silent passivity. Oh, this is so good. Feels so good. There is actually advice from Buddha that says that, silence is good enough for people that don't understand and for people that understand too. The systematic skill of broken record. Habit, how people talk to you into doing things they want. Practical goals in being assertive. Workable compromise. Keeping your self-respect and the limits of being assertive. 5. Assertive social conversations and communications. Why are we often tongue-tied? The conversation skills of following free information and self-disclosure. Disclosing your own worries to other people, one way to stop manipulation. Eye-to-eye contact, an important part of assertive behavior. 6. Assertively coping with the great manipulator. Criticism. Non-assertive critics, how they manipulate you in doing what they want. The systematic skills of fogging. Agreeing with critical truths and still doing what you want. Agreeing with principle with logical criticism and still doing what you want. Agreeing with the odds that you will fail and still doing what you want. The systematical skill of negative assertion. Asserting your negative points. What you can do, you are 100% in error. What you can do when you are 100% in error. Coping with compliments or criticism. They are no different when you are assertive. That's true. Prompting people. 7. Prompting people you care about to be more assertive and less manipulative towards you. Assertively inquiring about yourself and what you do. How this eliminates rights and wrong statements. Use your control behavior. The systematic skill of negative inquiry. Prompting criticism, how it can reduce manipulation. Prompting criticism about your work performance, how this can lead to promotion. Prompting criticism about yourself, how this can lead to a closer relationship with people you care for. 8. Everyday commercial situations, assertive coping where money is involved. Putting the systematic skills together to cope with typical commercial conflicts, door-to-door salesman, returning defective merchandise, angry customers, getting defensive merchandise fixed, dealing with the public, getting repairs or refunds from auto dealers, problems in getting and giving professional medical treatment. 9. Everyday authority situations, assertive coping with supervision and expertise. Using systematic skills to assert yourself in authority interactions between employees and supervisors. In a job or graduate school interview, choosing between jobs offers, speaking to an audience or presenting a report, between parents and children, between teachers and students with teenagers. 10. Everyday equal relationships, working out of compromises or just saying no. Using assertive skills to cope with people who are equal to you, but not as close as some. Lending out your car. Imposing neighbors. Friends who want a business loan. Interfering parents. Dates and lovers who manipulate you. 11. Really close equal relationships. Sex and assertion. Asserting your sexual wants and your other wants. The wants are different. The assertive behavior is the same. Fear and anger, the emotional basis of sexual difficulties. The anxiety model, the anger model, and the mixed model, treatment modes for sexual problems. Learn sexual problems and how they can be treated with relearning. How being non-assertive, passive, or manipulative can contribute to sexual difficulties. How being manipulative can help with changing your sexual lifestyle, hidden anxieties, agendas about change. Compromises on the different sexual wants, assertive prompting your partner to learn new ways with you to overcome a routine sex life or a routine lifestyle. Anxiety, passivity, and lack of sexual foreplay. Decrease in sexual frequency, a sign of withdrawal of close contact with a mate, in and out of bed. In summary, do you want to assert yourself or do you want to control other people? What happens to society if a lot of us become assertive and less manipulatable? Okay, so, and then you have the glossary and the statistical technical skills. So this is it. The glossary is good. I'm gonna read it too. But I will read it in another video. It's better like that. So thank you very much for listening to me. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell button, and talk to you later. Bye.